Hey, what's shaking? What's baking? Welcome to another video review from Hero City Toy Reviews. Today we are looking at the brand new release, Superman and Krypto from Hot Toys, based on the James Gunn's 2025 Superman movie. Welcome everybody, and thank you so much for watching. Today I'm very excited. As you know, Superman is my favorite character. There are a lot of Superman videos that I've reviewed on my channel. Very Superman focused channel here, just because he's my dude, he's my guy, he's my favorite hero, my favorite superhero to collect. So I'm super excited. See what I did there for Superman here. Premium figure. As we all know, movie masterpiece from Hot Toys, super high-end collectible, super expensive collectible. That's actually why I haven't collected too many Hot Toys over the years. But of course, I love James Gunn Superman and pre-ordered this guy right away. I have to have him in my collection. So he finally arrived about 1 or 2 weeks ago. I'm only getting around to doing the video review now. But this was released towards the end of 2025, early 2026 for most people. So happy to finally have him here in my own collection. So let's have a look. Of course, with most collectibles, but especially the high-end stuff like Sideshow and Hot Toys, the box art, the box itself is a work of art. It's a masterpiece. Adds so much detail to the figure. And what I love, I'm seeing the box right away, and I mean the colors pop, they stand out. The beautiful Superman pose taken off in flight, looking up at the sky. Of course, the slogan was "Look Up." So this was one of the movie posters that was out there during the movie release. And right off the bat, you got this beautiful sleeve that comes right off. And just look at that. You can see the Superman logo on it right there. It's hard to see, it's kind of clear plastic, but Superman and Krypto and DC Studios and Hot Toys on the bottom. Just that alone is pretty cool. Looks great. Of course, the front of the box, again, it's the movie poster with those beautiful bright blue, yellow, and red, and him in flight mode, taking off, looking up with his fist clenched, classic Superman pose. Love the front of the box. Of course, the top of the box, DC Studios and Superman again, with those beautiful colors. The side here, you got Superman again, Superman and Krypto, MMS 81216 collectible set, DC Studios logo there. Of course, the back, again, all different companies and everything else in different languages. Beautiful. We got almost looks like the Daily Planet there. We got the city skyline of Metropolis. Very nice touch. And the other side is the same. And of course, has the flap that you open up. And of course, here, look up in the sky. That was the slogan for the movie. Beautiful Superman logo there. And you can see the main man and his beloved sidekick in the blister box here. Looking great. Very excited to get them open. Let's do that and have a closer look. Alright guys, so there is everything out of the box. All the accessories and the beautiful display stand that it comes with. Of course, this is to symbolize the Fortress of Solitude. In my opinion, very nicely done. With all the speckling here, the gray and black and blue colors. And the crystals really, depending on the light, you can see there how they shine. And looks really nice. I think this is also a bit translucent. You can see in the bottom here. So if you have some kind of light to put underneath, this will probably shine it up quite nicely. Looks absolutely beautiful. This big one here comes right off. If you don't have the room on your display shelf for something this tall, this can come off. However, if you do have the room, leave it on, because this guy's going to look great with this magnetic stand. This attaches to the back of Superman and goes in here. just like that. And you can have him up nice and high like he's in flight mode. So that's, I'm going to try and do that. I'll show you guys that after. Very, very cool. Of course, he has the traditional Hot Toy stand here. I don't recommend using this one. I just know from my experience, this eventually will dig into the rubbery suit and start leaving some dents into the suit. So I'm personally not going to use that one, but it does come with that. Let's see what else it comes with. Of course, you got a couple more pieces of the Fortress of Solitude. If you just wanted, you know, to display it like that, you can add that in there. You can see that goes right in there just to cover up the hole. And this one goes in here if you just want to cover up the hole up there. And just have him standing on the base. That's also a possibility. Of course, I'm going to try and put him in flight mode though. So it should be kind of cool. And now it comes with this little piece. This is to move the eyes. You can open up the head. And this adjusts the point there. We'll move his eyes left, right, up and down, etc. So we can do that. And the stand for Krypto. 2 clear pieces. One goes inside the other here. And of course, Krypto. You can see the hole there that just goes in there. But before we do that, let's just review Krypto really quick. Okay, let's have a good close look at Krypto here. Nothing too special about this, considering this is Hot Toys. This to me feels like just one big piece of molded plastic. He's got no articulation. He's stuck in this pose. The collar is just part of the head. It's just kind of painted on with the head. The cape is articulate. Yeah, it's wired, so you can pose it however you like. But other than that, nothing else moves on this guy. Does the head move? No, the head doesn't even move. I feel like I'm going to break that off. So that doesn't move. The mouth does not open. Nope, it does not. So not much going on here with Krypto. Very basic plastic figure. I expected more from Hot Toys with Krypto. Not the best Krypto I've seen, that's for sure. Very plain, just white paint and an articulate cape. And that's the logo's actually, it's got some dexterity to it, so you can actually feel it. That's kind of cool, I guess. But otherwise, not very cool. Just a plain old Krypto. And let's get him on there. Okay, that's how he looks like on the stand. It doesn't, you can't even really bend them and make him look up or anything. Just, you know, that's how he looks there. It's gonna look cool next to Superman regardless, but they could have done a little bit better job with Krypto. Moving on with the accessories, of course, you get a couple of extra joints here. That comes in the box. And you get a bunch of hands. Of course, I already showed you the magnet to hold them up. Let's look at the hands real quick. So you got some grabbing hands. The detail on the hands is quite nice. You can see the veins there and the folds of the knuckles and the nails. Detail on the hand is quite nice, actually. Not bad at all. So that's the grabbing hands. And now you have some, you know, call them thumbs up hands or hands with a thumbs out. Again, very nice detail with the veins and wrinkles and everything else. Nicely done. You got those ones, and you got the flight hands, of course. You got the nice flight hands right there. Also looking very nice. And the classic fist hands, of course, right there. So overall, pretty good for accessories. Again, the beautiful cape with the nice S, sorry, not cape, the base, Fortress of Solitude base. You got the nice silver S there. Great display. Very nice touch just to have this guy on this base. Of course, the debate with us collectors is in-art or Hot Toys, which one is better. The in-art, of course, it's another $150, $160 more for it. Some people prefer that one. I'm so far quite happy with this one, so I'm not getting the in-art. Obviously, we can't afford to buy everything we see, so Hot Toys it is for me. Let's move on to the man himself, David Cornsweet, as Superman, and have a closer look. And there he is, guys. We'll start with a measurement to really see how big this guy is. Let's go from the ground up. He's at normal scale 1/6, of course, 12 inches, right on the money. Looking awesome. Let's start with the face, the head sculpt. I mean, I see David Cornsweet there. I see Superman. The pictures I saw online actually looked worse than he does in person, in my opinion. The likeness is quite good. The eyes throw me off a little bit. Not perfect, especially the eyes, but overall, I do say it's David Corn Sweat Superman here. Even the little curl right there, the hair, the attention to detail on the hair is quite nice. Overall, a good head sculpt. Of course, the suit now, the logo, right off the bat, looks a little bit too dark for me. I don't think it was this dark in the movie, and even on the box, it looks lighter. This is a dark red, almost purple. I'm not liking that darkness too much. I think that's a little darker than it should be. I don't know why it's dark like that, and it almost like looks screen printed on. I don't know. It's not the best logo, which is unfortunate because obviously that's the biggest centerpiece of the entire figure. So not too crazy about the logo, the color of the logo. I don't know if it comes out on camera well, but it looks a little too dark. Even at a distance, it looks dark. But I mean, I can live with it. But yes, I was hoping it would be better. It would be lighter, more bright red and bright yellow. The cape, of course, the nice logo on the back looks very good. You can feel the cape here, the logo here as well. It is a wired cape, which is really nice these days with a wired cape. You can pose this a million different ways, just to pose your guy properly with the wind effect or whatever. It is a wired cape, quite a nice touch. Overall, the suit feels good. It's not loose on him at all. You can see that me pinching it. It has a little play on it, but not much. You can feel every bump. You can see how all the rivets, all the bumps, you can actually feel that. All the lines, really well done. The suit is very well done. You can actually feel all the lines and all the little mesh rivets on it, and it feels great. I mean, looks good. It's not too loose on him. It does have a little bit of a rubbery feel to him, but overall it's fantastic. The belt line looking good there, and the front, the knee pads, you can feel those lines. So far so good. I mean, the boots, one piece here at the ankle all together, quite nice. Quite nice. The suit, I am impressed. Again, minus the color of the logo is a little bit too dark. Again, I'm not crazy about it, but the feel of it is really nice. Let's check out his articulation. Okay, let's start with the head. See what we got here. Down, up, not too much up and down movement, just a tiny bit, all the way right, all the way left. Pretty good. His arms, nice, go all the way up, which is great, and down, bend at the elbows, of course. Wrist twists around, does bend as well. Very nice articulation there. The chest does not move too much. That's as far as it bends. Only very minimal chest movement. Inside the side, the suit is rubbery, so it does get stuck. Legs, that's as far as we go there. Knee bends quite a bit, actually. I mean, I love that pose when he's taken off, and then you can do the ankle down. That's probably how I'll pose him, actually. That's kind of nice. So that is pretty good. Off to the side, that's as far as he goes. Now the boots, very nice touch, being one piece. All the different lines, I like that. Let's see how much play we have in the ankle. Quite a bit. You can see the bend on the boot there, but it does move quite a bit. You can see how far that goes, side to side. The whole boot moves. Very good articulation, pretty decent, minus the waist. But as expected, because of the suit, not really much we can do. But I'm happy. I'm very happy with this thing overall. Again, that bothers me a bit, though. I don't know why that S is so dark, but other than that, it is a great figure. I do like the likeness. Again, the likeness surprised me. It looked a little off when I ordered it, and all the, checking all the groups and everything. The likeness looked a little bit off to me. It looks a lot better in person, I gotta say. The eyes are still throwing me off a little bit, but not enough for me not to like it. I do see the actor David Cornsweet. I really do. So overall, very nice detail. The cape feels great, feels high-end material. The suit is very detailed. You can feel every little groove in it. Now I'll show you where this goes, guys. For the stand. Well, it's already getting stuck. Let me move the cape out of the way. So you can see it's right on his lower back. See, nothing there, and there you go. It clicks in right there. Somewhere in there. That's where he goes. And then we'll put him up on the stand. But looking great. Overall, there you go. That's such a nice touch. Is that a new thing? Maybe you guys can comment below. I haven't bought a Hot Toys in a long time. Is this a new thing to display them now, or have they been doing this for a while? I don't even know. But I mean, it's great that you don't have to use this and ruin the suit. So I really like that. That's a really nice touch. So let's get him a bit posed up here, and we'll have another look. And there he is, all posed up on the base. Spectacular base, guys. I think this base sells this figure even more. He just looks awesome floating up in the air like that. You don't see the magnetic holder behind. He actually looks like he's just posing in midair. I love the way this looks, like floating like that on the base with Krypto beside him. Just fantastic. Really nice pose. You don't see it at all. It looks like he's actually just hanging off and floating in air. Very cool. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Would you buy him over the InArt? Do you think it's a good-looking figure? Do you think it's worth the price? What are your overall thoughts? Please let me know. I look forward to reading your comments. Thank you again for watching. And please, the channel is fairly new. Any kind of support is greatly appreciated. Any likes, comments, and subscribe if you want to see more. Lots more content coming up for you. So thank you so much, and we will see you in the next one.